Season 1, Episode 1 of Plus Sized Elf. It's 3 a.m. So you know what that means. It's real degenerate hours around here. Unleash the Thicc. I don't know who's animating it. I don't know how many episodes it'll be. All I know, other than my manga knowledge, because admittedly, I might have read the manga a while ago, over a couple years ago, when it was first coming out. I don't know if I completed the original manga, but I do know a second manga has begun publication in recent months, if not a year, and it's in full color. And I've not read that. I don't remember much about the characters other than their designs, possibly names, and the occasional event here or there, because memory's a bit fuzzy, and it wasn't an overly complex story to begin with. It's mostly dieting, thick thighs save lives, a whole bunch of ecchi antics, and the manga was, I believe, a bit censored. I don't recall nipples whatsoever, but I believe I did pick up the uncensored version. So we'll see if we get nipples. We'll see how ecchi, how perverted, how degenerate we'll get with this. I do know it is in 15-minute time slots, so the episode length is about 11 minutes. I don't know if we'll actually get an opening and an ending song. All of this information, we can find out more on my anime list, which will be Patreon exclusive, but that'll be during the post-reaction discussion. Speaking of Patreon, what a perfect segue, huh? If you want the full version, it'll be over on my Patreon, which is linked down below amidst my social media platforms. I don't doubt, with this being the uncensored version, I'll have to censor it for YouTube, so you can find unedited, uncensored, quality reactions over there. Not just for Plus Sized Elf, but for Gushing Over Magical Girls, Chain Soldier, and whatever other ecchi series I may check out in the future. But for now, once you're done checking out my Patreon, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notified when I upload next, and shall we hop into real degenerate hours with Plus Sized Elf. Alternate Dimension Keep Out! Oh, already starting off with a titty. Not even the eyes. The camera knows how to work it. Ooh, what a nice ass. I like the triumphant music. This is human talking, right? And hey, we're actually seeing most of the girls. I see you. That's very clever. I see two of you. Massage relaxation. That's right. Our boy is a masseuse who focuses in dieting. I am looking disrespectfully. Dude, do you not understand? A lot of guys would pay, not just want, but pay to be in your situation like that. A very attractive, very buxom boss getting all handsy with you while she's drunk. Alright, this sounds a bit more degenerate and creepy, but it's a genuine sentiment online. She's so cute. And she's obviously making moves on you. Oh, yep, here comes Elf. Elfuda. Boy, she's gotten round. I love the human sticker on her. I love the art style changes too. Now, okay. Diet and bodywork therapy. Oh, I do like the eyes. My love handles. I got plenty of those. Oh, I'm gonna be down bad. Welcome to modern society, where it's very easy to become obese. Putting it together, the neurons are working, there's a bit of brain activity. Alpha Star! Oh, I'm gonna enjoy myself. Boing! Sugoi dekai! Yeah, very much cannot show that onto YouTube. Oh, well, I was right. I did manage to get the uncensored version, but, ma'am, I am looking very disrespectfully. It's like my eyes are locked right the fuck in. God damn. Ironically, because I've watched a good number of ecchi shows that have uncensored versions that include nipples, these actually feel a bit more natural drawn. They don't feel literally just copy and pasted and plastered on. At least the side profile and the full frontal view I just got. It could change going forward, but these feel a little bit more like actual boob nipples. What a weird fucking statement. I am the nipple expert. I am out of pocket tonight. I almost don't want to continue, but here we go. Oh, and the tear on that shirt. It's gonna be like the visual. I'm glad I'm watching this at 3 a.m. and with headphones. Not a show you should watch without headphones or with other people. Unless they're into this. I do not remember that face from the manga. Holy shit, they are leaning into it. I recognize you. Yep. I love the art style changes. Was an elf! Holy shit! I was about to say, do you even pose, bro? Because that was a JoJo reference or a JoJo level pose. But the way it all just exploded off. God damn! She just has them hanging out now. It truly is the Year of the Elves. But I'm sorry. I need a quick replay of that. Behold my true form! Just BAM! The weapons are out. And look at that thick ass. Holy fuck. Yeah, wasn't the sticky need to be the exact same weight? Yep. So I did remember that. It almost feels like she's Hibiki's VA from, How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift? Yeah, our food is made to be addictive. And not exactly the healthiest for stuff like fast food. I really do like how she enunciates and the energy behind her voice. Where's she getting her money from? Like, is she exchanging gold? I don't think we ever figured that out. I mean, that's actually a reasonable assumption. You do not have a choice in the matter. Your compliance isn't a factor. I see every single jiggle. My eyes are locked the fuck in. Are we having a Rocky montage? I'm vetoing your rules. I almost feel bad for her, but we also know how unhealthy French fries are. I wonder if they're cutting corners with those two still frames. Sauna? Or just bathhouse in general. God damn, those are weapons. But personally, I prefer the boss's figure a bit more than Elfuda. It's more attractive to me. I am fortunate the subtitles are on the bottom of the screen and just below where the assets are located, because my eyes are bouncing back and forth, because I'm trying to keep perfect track of all the quality. I must judge this show for its quality, for the plot and the plot. No fun in life. 1 month of the diet. Back to the perfect figure. Back to the better figure for me. I do like this appearance a lot. It's such a shame we'll never see her again. Right, guys? It's not like she's part of the promotional material or anything. That is a flag right there. She has no self-control. Plus, she didn't say that she was leaving forever. Holy fuck! I like that walk. I like the framing. God, the curves are on point. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cartons of fries. I could maybe eat 3 max. Her metabolism is all sorts of fucking whack. Also, how is she affording this? She never said she was gonna stay home. Or that it was the last time she'd be gone forever. That is just a very suspicious door. She's literally gonna be bouncing back and forth. That is way more unhealthy. Ningen! I don't think she'll ever actually pronounce it correctly, and I see the characters they're sprinkling in. What? Who would have guessed she was an otherworldly species? Nothing after the credits, no next episode title or preview, which I can appreciate, as even though I do have manga knowledge, it's nice just not getting spoiled or getting an indication of what's coming next. So even those who have manga knowledge but maybe hazy memories or hazy remembrance can kind of enjoy the story in its fruition. So we're going to head over to my anime list and check out additional information real quick. Obviously, it's exclusive to Patreon, but I'll see you there. Overall, what did I think of Season 1, Episode 1 of Plus Sized Elf, the premiere? When it comes to ecchi shows, it was actually very fun. While I do have some manga knowledge, yes, I can say this as also someone who has a hazy remembrance of what went on in the manga, but I did enjoy myself. It was fun. It was a feast for the eyes. Unleash the thickness. The degenerate, the pervert inside of me was very pleased. An uncensored version where we don't need to jump through hoops and overcome obstacles to acquire. Sign me the fuck up. Hell yeah! It reminds me of Gushing Over Magical Girls and how readily available it was. Because they understand their product. They understand their audience. They understand the interest people have in it. So it makes sense to make it easily available, or not delay it until the Blu-ray DVD release. I can understand certain situations where that's necessary, but I am also a pervert who wants to enjoy as much uncensored anime as possible. Do not use those light beams. Do not shadow out. Do not cut away from the titties, from the ass, from all of the peak fan service scenes. I do enjoy Elfuda's VA and Now's VA and the manager's VA. I'll need to spend a little bit more time and then I can truly tell you if they fit or not, but I like the vocal performances we got in this episode. The constant art style changes by Studio Elyase was very nice. It does remind me of the manga. I can't tell you if every single screen cap, every single still was a part of the manga, but the fact we were able to change styles and still feel fluid and feel organic does make me feel very excited to see what'll happen next for what's to come. But we also did have some stills here and there where it was panning and cutting away from, so I don't know if they were cutting corners or if they just wanted to move on to the next scene right away. Like the jump rope scene. It wouldn't have been crazy difficult from everything we've seen in this episode for them to animate it, but they left it to a very brief frame. But I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they just really wanted to get to the peak, the plot that'll come onto screen. When it comes to the plot, as I've already said about the nipples, they feel a bit more natural than some other ecchi shows when it comes to nipple portrayal or how they're just drawn onto characters. It feels a bit less copy and pasted. I did like what I saw. Perfect for 3 a.m. D-Gen hours, huh? When it comes to personal body tastes, I prefer the manager over Elfuda when she's a bit more thick. I like the manager's figure and her curves more than I like Elfuda when she's overweight, when she's a bit more thick and worried about her love handles. I like Elfuda when she's in her otherworld size versus how she is on Earth. But I do know a fair amount of people, both in my life and online, will enjoy the extra thickness, the extra curves on Elfuda. But personally, it's just not exactly what I find attractive. At least, not to the same extent as the manager's figure. But when it comes to the overall assets, Elfuda does have them going on, even when a bit thicker than my taste. Thicker than what I prefer. Because when that shirt ripped after she was doing the JoJo pose, the "do you even diet?" I believe that's what she said, right? Holy shit. it was like bam, bam, weapons came out of the screen. I almost felt assaulted, and I can appreciate that. 10 out of 10 plot. Well, obviously, it's not going to be a super complex show. It'll be a fun show, especially for the perverts, the degenerates. But I think you'll be able to get a fair amount of laughs out of it, even if you're not the biggest fan of the ecchi tag of the fan service. In which case, you can also watch the censored version. I don't know if they use rays of lights or if they just simply color over and have the nippleless titties we're more used to when it comes to ecchi shows. I might have to check it out. Also, once again, not a show you should probably be watching with other people unless they're into it or unless they're okay with it, especially without headphones, because some of those moans when she was getting that massage, ooh. Overall, I did very much enjoy myself, and I can't honestly say much about the regular OSTs. I've said my piece about what is either the ED or the ending song, or the ED or the opening song, but it feels fluid in the character movement without being unnatural, but it also doesn't feel exactly stiff. It's not perfect animation, and it's not a perfect art style, but I feel it does the manga justice. I feel it brings the manga to life. And sometimes that's all you can really ask for when it comes to an anime adaptation. And I am genuinely excited to see how we're going to handle a lot of the plot scenes going forward, because the presentation, the execution of like the ripped shirt, the exposure, the pants falling down, and all of that, consider me impressed. Consider me impressed and very, very interested in what we're going to get. So with that, I think I'll call it here. If you want the full version, it'll be over on my Patreon, which is linked down below amidst my social media platforms. Obviously, it will be uncensored over there, and make sure to follow me on all those platforms, because every bit of support truly makes a difference. What did y'all think of the episode, my reaction, my commentary? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Make sure you have a like, comment, subscribe, hit that button to be notified when I upload next. This has been AlduicS. I'll see you all for another video, very likely episode 2 of Plus Sized Elf, Season 1. See you all later. Peace.